Because we can, I wrote in reaction to most of what I was reading at the time. At the time, I was reading essentially descriptions, well-crafted, scholarly descriptions of all kinds of things going on in the world. Climate change, societies collapsing throughout history, and people behaving in various ways in all sorts of places. In 200, 300, 400 page books of beautifully described events, there was hardly any, if any, explanation as to why those things were happening. And of course, there was virtually no solutions or ways of fixing it or preventing things. The other reason I wrote this Because book is because I wanted to create cognitive conflict, which is a fancy way of saying getting people to think. Because without cognitive conflict, without reflection, no growth, no development occurs. We become stagnated. And what's at the root of these various things that were described in these books can be attributed to the developmental potential of human beings being obstructed. So I wrote this 3-part book. The first part, in the first section, I engage in the same kind of descriptive process as the authors I had been reading up until then. In the second section, however, I part company with them. I actually get into explaining why these horrible things are happening and why people are behaving badly. In essence, I provide a conceptual framework in the second part for interpreting life. In the third part, I engage in the rarest of activity. I actually get into describing what a solution would look like, then provide a methodology for getting there. So there's 3 parts. Description, an explanation, the why of these things happening, why people are behaving badly. And then the third part is, here's what a solution looks like, and this is how you get there. I end the book by challenging the reader. Hey, if you don't like the explanation and the solution, well, what's your explanation and what's your solution? Because it's one thing to criticize, it's another thing to offer an alternative. And I'm very open to an alternative, but I need to hear it.